Hello guys, welcome to my channel once again. This is my language challenge to you, and I wanted to kind of give you a brief history real quick of how long I've been studying and some of the hurdles I've had. So I've been studying Spanish for about a year and a half, more or less. Also, something I wanted to point out, my camera I notice is a bit strange, the positioning. So sometimes it appears I'm not looking directly at you, but I promise I am paying close attention to you, and I will be buying a new camera pretty soon, so the quality will be much better, I promise you. But so basically, I've been studying Spanish for a year and a half, more or less, and I've had many hurdles to overcome. My primary hurdle has been fear of speaking with other people in Spanish, and it has been a huge hurdle to overcome. And so this year I made a promise to myself that when I'm in public, I'm going to start asking people that speak Spanish, please, if you speak Spanish, speak with me only in Spanish. And then that way I can, just get over this fear and take my Spanish to the next level. So, it's not easy studying a new language, but I want to tell you it's possible. So you've probably heard many times that only children can learn a new language, and it's so difficult for you to learn a new language when you're older. Well, I started about a year and a half ago, more or less, and I'm 35 years old. So it has not been easy, but I always feel that things that are easy are not usually that rewarding, but things that are challenging have a lot of reward at the end. And so I want to challenge you to just start practicing a new language, and don't listen to any naysayers or people that are negative that say it's not possible. Actually, I was speaking with one of my Spanish tutors online, and she was telling me how she was teaching a person that's much older, I want to say in their 60s, and they just started in their 60s learning Spanish, and they had a rough time, but now they can speak at a decent level, at an intermediate level. So, for example, my Spanish is decent. It still needs perfection. I think I have an intermediate level of Spanish, more or less. But I invite you to make corrections if you're a Spanish speaker below my video. Please, it helps me tremendously if you can do that for me. So to give you an example, for a year and a half, I've been studying Spanish, and even to this day, this morning, in fact, I went with my wife and her mom and my son to a Mexican restaurant we always go to, and I'll speak a little bit of Spanish with the waitresses, but this morning one of the waitresses started speaking to me, and for some reason I understood everything she was saying, but I was very slow to respond, and it was super freaking frustrating to me. And so again, it's not always going to be perfect, but the goal is to just keep progressing forward, put more time into it, and I promise when you put in more time, you're going to advance your level, your capacity to speak whatever language you decide to practice. So without further ado, I'm going to speak a little bit in Spanish just to give you an idea of where I'm at in my Spanish speaking level, and hopefully influence you to take the challenge and start practicing a language. Could be any language, Japanese or anything that interests you. Entonces, mi nombre es Matthew, soy de Texas y llevo un año y mitad o medio estudiando español. Para mí creo que es muy importante aprender sobre otras culturas y religiones y políticos y cosas así. Traer personas juntos y desarrollar una buena relación con otras personas. Creo que es muy importante. De hecho, yo quiero enseñar a mi hijo también a aprender español, y ahora él tiene solamente 17 meses, solamente 17 meses, pero entonces voy a mandar a mi hijo a una escuela inmersión en español, completamente en español, porque Siento que es muy importante para él aprender un segundo idioma, a crear un ambiente mucho más, con mucho más oportunidades. Y entonces, eh, ojalá él va a vivir una vida muy interesante. Tengo una pregunta para ti. ¿Cuál es tu favorito película? Para mí es la película se llama Desperado. Cuando yo era joven, mi hermano dame un video de esa película. Me encanta mucho el diálogo y acción y los actores como Antonio Banderas, Danny Trejo y mi esposa Sama Hayek. Entonces, por supuesto, otros actores en esta película, como Quentin Tarantino. Él es un increíble director y el director de esta película es Robert Rodriguez. Y de hecho, yo vi a Robert Rodriguez en Austin, Texas, hace 4 años más o menos, con cantante de Aerosmith, Steve, no recuerdo, me olvidaron ahora porque estoy un poco nervioso, pero no importa. No hay pedo. Mi amigo, de hecho, enseñarme esa frase recientemente, no hay pedo. Pues cuéntame cuál es tu favorito película abajo y entonces el próximo tiempo ojalá yo tenga un nivel un poco más avanzado. Pues tengas un buen día y hasta pronto. Chao.